So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. And hopefully we can learn a little bit more about all of you before we exit the call and answer any lingering questions you may have. And shout out to the parents who are on the line. If you're here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bear with me, it is not.
Hi, I'm Rosie McCamry, and I am the founder and CEO of SOAR Hospitality and Travel. As a nonprofit organization, our mission is to empower our youth to become future change agents, excelling in their academics while leading the charge in the fields of hospitality, tourism, business, and entrepreneurship. Simply put, our goal is to encourage our youth by improving their self-esteem, strengthening their leadership abilities and qualities, developing their business etiquette, fostering independent thinking, and creating opportunities that can transcend into any business or entrepreneurial career path desired. Our programs are designed to meet our scholars where they are. We offer impactful experiences through hands-on simulations and interactive engagement. Whether virtual or in person, our scholars are stimulated and encouraged to partake in innovative and forward-thinking dialogue. Our classes are taught by some of the nation's most experienced entrepreneurs, educators, and other subject matter experts in their respective fields. We foster an environment where respect, camaraderie, integrity, and excellence are not just terms, but practicing lifestyles. Our intent is to prepare our scholars not only for the now, but for the bright future that awaits them. Our community engagement arm is an extension of the work we do, where our mission is also to support underserved communities.
I do want to do this business in the near future, and I know that every single thing that I've learned so far, even with things not regarding my business, that is going to be needed. So thank you very much again.
This program made me a more well-rounded person and more confident. I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed meeting new people. Thank you.
The resources we provide and our work to expand our reach through external collaborations, sponsorships, and partnerships continue to evolve, helping to bring much needed light to those in dark places. Understanding that it oftentimes takes a village, we realize that our obligation is to ensure that our villages are strong, thriving, and equipped to support our future change agents, and SOAR is more than ready for the challenge. Interested in partnering with us? Or perhaps you you'd like to sponsor one of our scholars? Well, there are endless opportunities for you to get involved. Visit us on our website at www.letsoarnj.org for more information, or contact us at info@letsoarnj.org. Help us pay it forward by planting the seed and watch our scholars' dreams come to life. Together, we accomplish more. Let's soar.
Bye.
Sorry about that. I'm on my laptop, so I didn't realize FaceTime stops your sharing. I apologize about that. Always learning something new about Zoom. So I hope you had a chance to enjoy that video. A lot of great things, as you saw. We do a lot in the community. For example, we had our Rock the Block just not that long ago, 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now, in the community. And then every year, we also have an annual gala. So you'll hear a lot about, as we get to know each other, you get to learn about SOAR, we get to learn about you. You'll get to learn about all the different things that we do in the community, all the networking opportunities you'll now have access to. And you'll hear this be said to you throughout tonight, but this is just the first step in your SOAR journey with us. And it is a lifelong journey, and we hope to go alongside you in your professional as well as your personal development. So thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed that video and learned a little bit more about us. So I'm going to go back to sharing our presentation, and we're going to jump right in and start talking about what to expect from this amazing series we have planned for you this fall. All right, so here is our boot camp schedule. So classes start tomorrow for the fundamentals track, which would be September 27th. And the classes start at 6:30. They're an hour and a half. So 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Expect to be on, engaged, cameras on, energized, ready to come and learn. We do take a break in between the sessions, so your instructor will know to do that. So you can get up and stretch, get a glass of water, eat. I know we had an old student who loved chicken wings during the break. I don't know how he did it, but he always managed to get some kind of chicken wing. So whatever you need to do to keep yourself energized and engaged. So the fundamentals track, again, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 6:30 to 8. It begins tomorrow, September 27th, and it will end on Thursday, October 18th. Tuesday, October 18th. All right, and then the advanced track starts on November 1st, and it will end on November 22nd. So I know that some of you are just on the fundamentals track, but for those of you who filled out your application and said that you're going to do both, that will begin a little bit later. So it'll be a little bit of a break in between, and then we'll resume with our classes. And just so you know, if you enjoyed the fundamentals and you say, hey, I think I want to come back, let us know. And that is easy peasy, and we'd be happy to have you with us. All right, so let's look a little bit at what the series outline will be, the course outline will be for business and entrepreneurship. So our first class tomorrow is going to be Fundamentals of Business. And you'll see all of our instructors' names here in the middle, so you'll have a chance to meet all of our instructors later. Then after Fundamentals of Business, well, some of our instructors, hopefully. I know some are still working. So we have Fundamentals of Business tomorrow, and then we have Fundamentals of Entrepreneurship this Thursday. And then next week, we would have fundamentals of applications of business, fundamentals, applications of entrepreneurship. Then y'all, you're gonna learn about banking and financial management. We got a lot on track for you guys. And then we have a fabulous class. It ends with our Pitch Perfect Fundamentals of Pitching. So if you never learned how to pitch your business, we have a fantastic instructor that can teach you how to nail that elevator 30-minute, 1-minute pitch for your business. And then maybe you may be saying to yourself, I don't know if I'm going to be an entrepreneur. We have all things, whether you go the business track, you want to learn more about a specific field or career, or you want to start your own business, or you want to just learn a little bit more about how to prepare for the workforce, right? Maybe a little bit more about college and how to write, applications and things like that. So we're going to touch a little bit on everything. I've seen a message in the chat and I don't want to miss anything. Just give me 1 second. All right. And then we will start, slip of the hand. We will start our advanced track. So there'll be a small break. And even before I jump into the advanced, there will be a business pitch. So at the end of each track, so for fundamentals and advanced, at the end of each track, there will be what we call the end of course assessment. So at the end of the fundamentals track, you will have an end of course assessment where you do your assignment. So for this one, it would be, for fundamentals, it would be a pitch. And then we just all come alongside you, give you feedback, give you constructive feedback, encourage you, lift you up, support you, give you all your accolades, and continue to support you in that way. So that's really fun. So sounds like some pressure, but no pressure. And then the advanced track, as you can see over here on the left, the same thing. We have marketing and branding, entrepreneur mindset. We really start to dig into a lot of the different areas of business and entrepreneurship. We have sustaining adequate cash flow, credit mindfulness. That class is absolutely fantastic. I can tell you we've done this 3 times already, and every time that class happens, I've learned something new about credit. So I hope you will look forward to that. Business writing and resume building. This class like I said, we've done this class, but every time we do this class, it gets better and better. So you will definitely enjoy that. And then perfecting communication through presentations is just a build on that pitch class. So really showing you how to communicate in terms of good presentations and what words to use, what to say, what not to say. And then that will end with an end of course presentation. And so for that one, again, depending on what you think you want to do with your professional life, that can go one or two ways. So you will have the opportunity to either present your business in a virtual presentation using slides and all those things, or we will actually do a mock interview with you. If you're saying, I'm not going to go the entrepreneurship route, but I am going to get into a career in other fields of that nature. All right, so now it is time to meet the SOAR team. The SOAR team. SOAR team, if you're here, just give me a thumbs up. Make some noise. Come off mute. It's quiet.
We are here.
All right.
Yes, make some noise.
All right. So Rosie, do you want me to start with you? I know you usually like to have the final say. So what say ye?
I'll have the final say. Thank you.
Sure. All right. So let's jump to our COO, Professor Dre.
Good evening, good people. Excited to be here, excited to have you here, getting an opportunity to really learn more about SOAR, what we do with our business and entrepreneurship. Latoya and JR are the facilitators for it, and they do an incredible job. Tiana does all the communicating. So we're excited to have you here. I am a chef by trade. I own a catering company here in Dallas, Texas, called Heavenly Catering. I get an opportunity to travel all over, and Most recently, actually, this past weekend, I was just in Jersey City, feeding about 400 seniors and families for an initiative I have called the Mindful Eating for the Beloved Community. Not only nourishing your mind, but also nourishing your body with the right foods for optimal performance. So I'm excited to be here teaching another set of classes, and I'm glad to meet all you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. So get ready, get ready, get ready, as TD Jakes would say. Talk to you guys.
All right, thanks, Professor Dre. You guys are definitely going to learn a lot from him. So I'm excited for you to be under his tutelage. All right, we're going to keep moving. I wanted to stop sharing the presentation so we can all see each other. Oh, we have Miss Garner on the line. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi everybody. Good evening, how are you? I'm Tiana Garner, the HR director for SOAR, and I'll be your biggest communicator. I'll be emailing and texting and contacting you by phone to just make sure you have everything you need, or if you have any questions. Just excited to have yet another class joining us and getting this experience with our business and entrepreneurship series. I'm excited to work with each and every parent, and yeah, just looking forward to a fresh series. So anything you need, please don't hesitate to call. You'll see my communication and contact information and emails.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Garner. All right. Do we have Miss Chastity on the line? Just checking for everybody. All right. So Chastity, she's not on the line, but she is my counterpart, one of the other curriculum and instructional design directors, and she helps Professor Dre with our hospitality and travel series. So if you enjoy business and entrepreneurship and would like to join that series in the future, stay connected to us and you will have the opportunity to do so. So I'm next on the list again. My name is Latoya Dawkins. I'm one of the other curriculum and instructional design directors. I work alongside my husband, J.R. Dawkins, which you'll meet after me. And I am the co-director of the Business and Entrepreneurship Youth Boot Camp. So happy to join you again for this series. And I have the honor of teaching one of the courses, which is Perfecting Communications Through Presentations. And so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you who will be in the advance. And then of course, I'll be joining and supporting in the fundamental classes. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will have Jared Dawkins introduce himself next.
What's good, everybody? Or as we say in Jamaica, wagwan. Happy to see everybody here. Excited to get to know you guys a little bit more. I am we'll be kicking it off tomorrow with the business and entrepreneurship session. A little bit about me. I have a bachelor's degree in business, master's degree in business as well. I work in technology for a company named Yahoo that some of you might know. I'm a product manager there. Outside of that, I do photography and love cars, tech, and I'm a big sneakerhead. So that's a bit about me. So tomorrow we'll be kicking things off and going over the basics of business, and later this week, the basics of entrepreneurship. So if you guys have any questions, anything that's been pressing on your mind, definitely come ready to talk. I'm not going to be the only one talking tomorrow. I'm going to be throwing the ball to you guys. You know, so be ready to dive in and engage and interact. Talk. You know, so we'll have a nice little community vibe going. All right. So tomorrow, I don't want y'all to be silent on me, or we just gonna wait till somebody talk. All right, y'all. See y'all later.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Dawkins. Next, we have our intern, Naomi Garner. Please come on and introduce yourself. Okay.
Hi, my name is Naomi. I've been an intern at SOAR for about a year now. I've taken all the courses that you guys are about to take, and just from like a student's perspective, I think they're really helpful in like a lot of different ways, especially when it comes to business and entrepreneurship, and especially the summer program. So I hope you guys end up joining that as well. But I'll be here if you guys need anything. Like, you can contact me if you have any trouble like understanding something or need help contacting another like professor that you may be dealing with inside a class. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this class.
Thanks, Naomi. All right, and then I am going to reshare again because I want to show you some of our instructors, their names, and some are on the line tonight. So we have Kiana Walbrook. She is our instructor for that Pitch Perfect session that I mentioned to you earlier. So once you really learn, you'll learn in her class how to nail that elevator pitch. So we're really excited about that. And then we also have Mario Gray. He teaches that credit mindfulness class in the advanced track that I mentioned. So really excited to have him as one of our instructors. We also have Patricia Jean-Francois. She teaches the business writing class with our CEO, Rosie McCamery. They tag team on that. So we're excited to have her instruct for that in the advanced track once again. And we have Miss C. Let me stop sharing so we can meet Miss C.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss C. Morgan. I'm actually an serial entrepreneur. Actually, I will actually be teaching you the entrepreneur mindset. I'm excited, especially working with the new generation that's coming out and helping you get to where you want to be. It's been exciting. And like Mr. JR said, I want you guys to come and engage, ask questions, and don't be afraid of it, because we all are here to grow together and to encourage each other as we go along, because we can't learn without asking questions and learning what works and what doesn't work. So it's a pleasure, and I'm glad to be here again, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks, Miss C. We also have, share my screen again, we have Tamara Souville. She teaches the banking class for our fundamentals course, so you'll be able to meet her. And what's nice is that she's a part of the local banking community, so that'll be really exciting. All right, before we meet the students, I'm going to have our CEO and founder of SOAR, Success Over and Above Reality, come and introduce herself. Can you guys come off mute and clap and give her some cheers and woo! Bring some energy.
Woo, woo. All right. Good evening, ladies and gents. I just want to congratulate you on this next step in your new journey. We're super excited to have you all as part of this program. As Ms. Latoya mentioned, this is our 4th iteration of this particular program. We also have a hospitality and travel program that we just launched this summer, and it was phenomenal. That was run by our very own chef and coach and instructor Dre, Professor Dre, and one of our other instructors and co-directors, Chastity Kennedy, who unfortunately is still working, so she wasn't able to get on the line. So we have a lot of great things going on. We have amazing programs taught by some of the nation's best in their field, and I say that with the utmost confidence, and I dare someone to challenge me on it because that's just how amazing they are. Yes. And you will get to see that yourself as you go through the course. And I guarantee you that once you finish the first series, you're likely going to stay on for the second, for those of you who have yet to sign up. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how well we do and how we fare, right? So again, Rosie McCamry at your service. I am super excited to have you all. A little bit about me. I am the founder and CEO of the organization. I also am an 18-year, if you will, active member of the United States Air Force, Air National Guard. So this makes 18 years this year for me. So I have about 2 or 3 more years, and I'm not that old. So don't be trying to guess what my age is. I'm not that old. You can retire at a young age. Yeah, so I'm close to retirement, and I'll still be young enough to cash in that check. I also work for Rutgers University. I am a training program manager there, and I run training programs. And so super excited about that. But my heart, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a Bible study, or what is it, teen Bible study teacher. I was just thrust into that one by Miss Latoya. So, but so I wear many hats, and I'm also a community advocate. So I do a lot in the community. I sit on many boards, and I am a part of many organizations outside of SOAR to continue that networking and to continue trying to build the legacy that I know we have with SOAR, and that I know we're going to continue to grow through SOAR. So that's a little bit about me. I wear a lot of hats, but this is where my heart is. The youth is my passion. The community is my passion. This is what I strive for. And you are why I do what I do, because I love the youth. So, you know, I'm open to questions once we have the time for questions and answers. Parents, thank you so much for entrusting us with your scholars. We appreciate you, right? Without you, we wouldn't be here, right? Because you have to allow your students or your scholars, your kids, to be a part of the program. And you have to agree to, you know, have them sit in and participate. So we do appreciate you. And we appreciate the scholars for being able to make that decision to, you know, want to participate. And I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So thank you, Ms. Latoya. Thank you to everybody on the line, to our amazing team. Once again, I gloat on them because they are just that. They are amazing, phenomenal, and, you know, very diverse. They're amazing. And so I'm super excited for what this series has to hold. And once again, we do have our gala coming up at the end of this year, and everyone is invited. That is sort of our end of year hoorah, if you will, and to sort of close out our year in a big way. And this will be our 2nd annual gala. And if you saw some of the photos and the videos from the kids dancing, you saw how much fun we had. So I can talk forever, but I'm going to drop the mic and pass it back to Miss Latoya. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss McCamery. She brings so much energy. So I love when she gets up and talk, because there's nothing like someone who shares the vision, right? That the passion for that is unmatched. So thank you so much. And yes, we hope we'll be able to see you at the gala. And when I saw those dancing pictures, I thought to myself, I hope Miss C can come up for our gala this year and dance with us.
I am planning on it, actually. So I am planning, looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Miss C is coming all the way from Texas, as will Professor Dre. So we got some heavy hitters in the house. Amazing.
So cool.
Looking
That's
forward to it.
awesome. It's gonna be a good party time. So yes, make sure you're there. All right, so I'm gonna go back and share my screen, because now we want to learn a little bit more about you. And so for this, what we do a little bit of a game called Who Am I? And so I'm going to read some of the responses that came up on your application, and then whoever it is, you can go ahead and reveal yourself. So the question was, how do you feel this program and your experience as a participant will benefit you? So I feel like the knowledge given will help me in my future. Who said this? Stay on the line. Let me just go through my participant list too, to make sure everyone's here. Yes, this person is here. Reveal yourself. All right, if you don't reveal yourself, I may have to.
I may not remember.
That's true too. So this was Sanaya. Sanaya, come off mute, introduce yourself, say hello, what grade you're in, where you go to school.
Hi, I'm Sanaya. I'm 14 and I go to Hamilton West High School. And yeah, I really don't remember saying that, but yeah.
And where is Hamilton West High School located?
In Hamilton, New Jersey.
All right. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And we know you will enjoy the series. So thank you, Sanaya. All right, next we have, I would like to learn from others and hopefully will be able to use what I learned in school. Let's see. Does this person, I think this person remembers they said it because I see a smile. Who is this? Who said this?
It's me, Tiana.
Hi, Tiana. Go ahead, introduce yourself. We need your age, what school you go to.
I'm 14 and I go to Timber Creek High School.
Okay, what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for remembering what you said too. All right. Keep moving. All right, this person said, I am open to learning. I am open to learning. That's good. Short and sweet. Who said this? Please reveal yourself and unmute. All right, well, this was said by Ernest. Ernest, you wanna go ahead and say your grade and what school you go to, where you're coming from, your state, your town?
In 9th grade, I'm 14 and I go to Verona High School, Verona, New Jersey.
Excellent. Thank you, Ernest. Thanks for joining us. All right. So this next one had a real in-depth explanation. So I want you to see this awesomeness. I know I'll be a good fit for the B&E bootcamp program because I work well in a team. I am a great listener and I consider myself a leader. For example, in SYEP as a group, we shared our thoughts on what issues affected the world and how we could resolve these issues. We used this information to create a comic book story. I enjoyed listening to others share their ideas and be able to provide feedback to each other. I helped some of my peers come up with new ideas for a comic book or expand on their ideas. I also actively took advice, feedback from my peers on my topic of interest. Although we were remote, it was exciting to work with my peers and create things together. Additionally, during the summer of 2022, I took a robotics course at Columbia University. I worked in a group to build and program a robot. We were assigned different jobs such as coding, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. However, there were times where we supported each other to resolve an issue pertaining to our job. Okay. I know this person knows who they are.
Okay, wait a second. Is this person in high school or college? Like, seriously?
That's what
wow.
they said.
Yeah,
Impressive.
I'm in high school.
Good job.
Good job. All right.
Hi.
Sean, introduce yourself. Yeah, say your grade, where you are, your city, your town.
I'm Sean McClarence. I'm a junior in high school and I'm from the Bronx.
All right, welcome. We're definitely looking forward to seeing all you talked about shine through this series. So we're really excited to have you, Sean, and learn a little bit more about you. Oh, good. You're welcome. Our pleasure. All right, let's keep it moving. Because I am willing to work and put in the energy. Another short and sweet. Put in the energy. Are you here tonight? Let's see. I don't think this participant is here, but this comes from Kavan Campbell. So perhaps he just wasn't able to join us tonight, but we welcome him and hopefully we'll see him tomorrow. All right, I could learn entrepreneurship, which helps with experience. That is definitely beneficial. And this person is on the call. Go ahead and unmute and reveal who you are. Should I shout you out? Are you able to unmute? Maybe if you remember, this is Emmanuel. I think the last name is Beato. If I mispronounced that, I apologize.
Hi.
Hi, Emmanuel.
So I'm Emmanuel. I'm 14 years old. I'm in ninth grade and I live in the Bronx.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. We hope you'll get that experience you're looking for. All right, the next one says, I am always eager to learn and this program will be a great fit for my future plans. For my future plans. I would love to hear about more of that. I think you're on mute. I see you talking. Can you unmute?
Sorry, I didn't remember saying that, but my name is Jeremy. I'm 15. I'm a sophomore. I go to Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx. And yeah.
All right. Well, welcome. Thank you so much, Jeremy. It's nice to meet you and we hope you enjoy this series.
I want to point out too really quickly, Ms. Latoya, that we have about 4 students representing Cardinal Hayes this series. And last series, we had about 4 or 5 students representing Cardinal Hayes from the Bronx. Boogie Down B, my husband is from the Bronx, by the way, so you can see him in the chat shouting it out. But yes, we had 4 last series and we have 4 this series. So represent Cardinal Hayes.
All right, yes, represent. Yes, our VP is in the chat right now. All right, so what I'll do is we'll introduce this last person and then we'll pause for a minute. We'll meet the VP if he can, if he's available, and then we'll jump right back in. So this one says, I would be a good fit for the virtual B&E bootcamp program because I'm able to pitch in ideas and can work well with others. So I know this might have been one of our later registrations. I'm not sure if she's on the call, but this is Amy Zia, I believe is the last name. So we're excited for her to be on the call. Well, I'm sorry, not on the call. We're excited for her to be in the series. All right, yes, our CEO said there's still time to register. Tell your friends about us. Yes, please do. There's always time until classes start. All right, and then I wanted to know if our VP, are you in a place to say hello to everybody?
Hello, everybody. My name is Liam McCamery, and as you've seen, we're up in the Bronx, but from the Bronx, lived there for about 24 years. I'm currently a manager at JP Morgan Chase. I graduated with my bachelor's, now going to school for my master's in business administration. I've taught financial literacy, so you might see me every now and then helping out in that particular area, but I am the vice president with this company with my beautiful wife who just gave me a heart. So she's trying to make me blush. I'm not going to blush on this line. Okay? Keep my face straight because I'm from the Bronx. But, keep our face straight. And I was fine. But so glad to see everybody here. Wishing everybody the best. And as all the instructors said, you want to make sure that you come in come in excited because this is like a platform that is, listen, this is available, it's free, you're not paying for this. So come excited, come with all the questions, make sure you participate and get the best experience out of this because, you know, not many kids are doing what you're doing right now. So take advantage of it and use it for your advantage to move forward, okay? So I definitely want to wish you the best.
Thank you, Mr. McCamery, so much for those words. And yes, I echo that and hope all the students will just take that in and reflect on that. And your engagement is so important. And we're actually going to dive in a little bit deeper into that a little bit later. But you definitely will get more out of the series the more engaged you are. So I really hope you take that to heart. We have another instructor, Professor Patty. I know she's also coming in from her place of employment. I'm not sure if she can come on really quick and say hello. If not, that's fine. I can definitely circle back. And we do have one more student we need to introduce. And there's someone else coming in. All right, so we'll circle back. I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. We have one more student we need to introduce. So this student actually gets a different question because she took our hospitality and travel series and was a top scholar. So I don't know if you all have read that there is some benefits to engaging and participating and submitting the work and attendance. All of that could put you in the place of being one of our top scholar, and that comes with a monetary gift. So not only is this course free, you can leave the series a little bit in a better financial place than when you came on. So we hope that there's some intrinsic motivation, which means you're looking at this from the perspective of professional and personal growth, but also some extrinsic motivation, meaning a little cash, a little green, a little moolah may be in your hands at the end of the series as a top scholar, okay? All right, so this question is, why are you interested in returning or attending SOAR's virtual VB&E bootcamp? And so she didn't take this course. She took hospitality and travel, but let's look at how she replied. She said, I'm a good fit because I can create a good business plan to become the most successful businesswoman in New Jersey. All right, please reveal yourself. Oh, you're off mute. Go ahead. Oh, we can't hear you, but you're not muted. That's odd.
Sometimes the laptop speakers are muted.
Oh, okay.
Just double check that.
Yeah.
Or computer, whatever she's utilizing. Sometimes that's muted.
Or maybe, I don't know if you can hop on with your mom really quick. So tell us your grade and what high school you go to.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, there's an echo now.
Can you hear now?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Hi, yes. Introduce yourself to everyone and your grade and what high school you go to.
Oh, hi. My name's Yvonne Garner. I'm 13 years old and I go to Jonas Salk Middle School.
All right, thank you for joining us. All right, so thank you. That was awesome. And we're so excited to, again, offer this series to you. And I'm just going to have our CEO, she's going to talk a little bit about student engagement and what's expected of all of you so you can get the most out of the series.
Okay, yeah, so really quickly, just you guys are in school, you know the drill, right? You guys have likely been on virtual learning, you know, with this past 2-year pandemic that we had. So what was the expectation there? It's essentially going to be the same, right? We want you to engage. We want you to participate. We want your cameras on. That is a requirement. Parents, please hear us now. That is a requirement. Unless there is some circumstance or situation beyond your control that you cannot turn on your camera, then that should be communicated with one of the facilitators or the directors for the program. Otherwise, all cameras should be on at all times or during the class times. There are also going to be times where we're going to be in breakout rooms, and you guys are going to have, ladies and gentlemen, are going to have the, you know, the time to work with each other and to brainstorm and to collaborate with one another. So we need to make sure that everyone is engaged and that everyone is being given the fair time and chance and opportunity to be able to be heard as well as to speak, right? And everyone wants that same level of respect. And so we're hoping that everyone can share their experience through this course, right? But you can only do that if you're engaged. You can only do that if you're unmuted, obviously, when it's time to speak, and when your cameras are on. So if there are any questions about that, those are some housekeeping rules for the program. It is a requirement, and we do grade. There is a rubric that we follow. So we follow the attendance of the students, or the scholars, what we like to call you. We follow how well you or how much you participate. We follow how you follow through when it comes to any of the assignments that you might receive throughout the course. We follow your end of course assessment and basically just your overall attitude. And we'll be able to see that just in how you participate and how well you engage with and throughout the course. All right, so we don't have a lot of expectations. Again, it's very exciting, but you all make it. You make the class, you make it. We can only do so much. It's really up to the scholars. It's really up to you all to, you know, make this program run efficiently and to get the most out of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. McCamery. All right, y'all, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to commit and engage and get the most out of this series. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will take that virtual agreement. All right, so I am going to we're going to jump into a little bit of logistics so we can get ready for our class tomorrow. So I'm putting in our Google Classroom link, and I'm going to ask Mr. Dawkins if he can jump up really quickly and talk a little bit about Google Classroom and how we're going to be using it this series.
Everybody, so I'm not sure if you guys have used Google Class or heard of it. Essentially, that's where we'll put our assignments. So you will use that link to view the things that we talk about. So for like my sessions, we'll be going over a lot of information, but you'll have the resources in Google Class where you could dive deeper, you can read more, you could study it and come back and ask more questions. Because we only have an hour and a half, we're going through, you know, just kind of like high level. But when you go into the Google Class, you'll find videos and documentations and things that will give you more information. So if you have any questions, please feel free to circle back with us. You could take a look ahead of your next class and just kind of take notes for any things that you want to learn more about specifically for that class. But you could also save the resources so that you have it in the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so yes, I put the link in the chat. You can go ahead and try to even join now. That way, if you have any hiccups, we can help support you. Mr. Dawkins can help support you. But again, we are wrapping up right on time. just wanted to thank you again. We hope you enjoyed this orientation. We hope you got to learn a little bit more about us, a little bit more about SOAR and what we do, a little bit more about the courses that you have coming up. We hope you're excited, you're motivated, and you're welcome, Tiana. And we hope that you're ready to come and engage and learn. And I love how a lot of you said, you talked about like working with each other, with your peers. So yes, this is going to be a place where you can make new friends. We had our last series where new friends and new relationships were formed. So that's the great thing about being in the virtual world, is that you can form relationships with people all over the world. So thank you once again. Does anyone have any questions? Does any of our board members or instructors have any closing remarks before we exit out?
Let's go.
I'll confirm the emails. You guys do have to be added. Your emails have to be added to the Google Class to access it. So I'll confirm that. And Tiana will be praying for you, praying that everything's good this Thursday. You guys bunker down for the hurricane.
Yes, and then Jeremy said he is unable to access the link. So is that
that's
because
what I was referring
you have to
in
add
terms
him?
of yeah,
Okay.
each person's email has to be added in.
Okay, Jeremy, so we'll go ahead and make sure you get added. Thank you for letting us know. Anyone else? Any other closing remarks? Well, if not, we will see you tomorrow, 6:30. Cameras on, ready to engage, have a good time. We usually have music. I mean, we have a good time. So really looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Ms. Latoya. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a good evening and come ready and expecting to have an amazing time starting now. Let's go, as Professor Dre says. Let's soar. Have a good evening, everyone.
Awesome.
Hi, everyone.
Good night, everybody.